Alright, so a lot of people have been waiting for this project. We're right here at Tampines Trilliant. It's one of the development that's going to hit its MOP right in February 2020, in a couple of months time. And it's also one of the closest development to Tampines Town Centre and the MRT station as well. So PropertyLimBrothers has a 3-bedroom for sale right now. Come, let's have a look. What happened to Tampines Trilliant when it was launched is that it was overly subscribed, so there was a lot of people that tried to apply. In the end, this 670 units was fully sold, so TOP in actually 2014. In Feb 2020, it's going to hit its 5 years mark. Right now, this apartment will have special approval to sell slightly earlier. For this project itself, there's only 3 and 4 bidders, and of course there's the penthouse, and right here we're actually standing at the Type A unit of the 3-bedroom apartments. Alright, so we're back in our studio because we want to illustrate to you what are the key differences between the 3 most common type of layouts right here in Tampines Trilliant. The first layout is actually the 1130 square feet kind of 3-bedroom layout. Now this layout has actually a dual balcony, one at the front of the living room and then one is towards the yard area. You also have an extra utility room. Now the other type of layout is the 1001 square feet, quite similar to the 1130 square feet type of layout. It's just that you do not have the backyard balcony area. The third type is the one that we are showing you right now at the unit, which is the 872 square feet 3-bedroom A model. Now this is the one that is actually pretty similar to the 1001 square feet. It's just that it does not have the utility room, and then the second bedroom is actually slightly smaller, which is more suitable for a single bed or super single. So if you're thinking of actually owning a 3-bedroom in Tampines Trilliant, but at the same time you don't want to overstretch your budget to a larger quantum for a bigger 3-bedroom unit, and you want to keep the 3-bedroom unit kind of quantum to be a more manageable sum, then actually the 872 square feet is pretty suitable for you if you do not actually need the second common room to be a full-size common room. This size to be suitable for your kids' room, or can use it as your walk-in wardrobe, or can also use it as a study room itself. So let's head back to the unit. This is a really efficient layout. So let's pop up for a while. You get this very good sized balcony. You can do your own mini gardening here. You also have space for a little alfresco 4-seater dining table. If not, you can just put this outside and then you can actually enjoy the pool view on the southeast side. So if you were to look at the site plan for the Type A model, to get the internal stack, actually it is quite limited, especially towards the southeast facing, where you're facing also towards the Sun Plaza Park. Let's head back. What the owners has done actually is that they have done this automated blinds. The invisible grills has already been done. If you have kids, this is a bonus for you. You don't have to spend a couple of $1,000s to do this up. If you were to look at the hall and this dining space, this is an L-shaped kind of segregation. You have your own very good size hall here, which is very good for a 3-seater so far. We have placed a 2-seater plus a nice side table, and there's this suspended TV console space with pull-out drawers, glass panels for you to fit in your Xbox and stuff like this. Width is definitely good enough, and this is like a 65-inch. There are a lot of small pockets of storage space that's already been done. So renovation has been put in place for your family needs. So this part can be like your shoe cabinet space. You have a lot of deep storage space right here. When you come to the dining space, your enclosed kitchen right at the back with this very nice sliding panel, wood door, huge downlight that's already done with 2 nice drop-down hanging lights. You have 2 ACs, and the original ceiling height is actually quite good. Now the theme of the entire renovation is neutral colors, so basically it actually fits a lot of different types of furniture themes. Now this part here gives you additional storage space behind your dining space, so you can actually fit in a lot of different cutleries or even like additional boxes and stuff like that you want to store. There's so many different pockets of storage space. This part here, you have more storage as well. I can tell that the condition is immaculate because guess what? This is like a weekend home for our clients. Now they stay nearer to town because of schools. After they have kids. So if you were to drop by, you have a look at the place, I would like you to feel the fittings and the cabinets and the wood panels and the laminates, because it's really like brand new. A little bit more about the project. You get full facilities, the pool is awesome. And the best thing is that once the car comes into the drop-off lobby, the rest of the land is basically for all the facilities. It's a very, very safe zone in terms of the site planning, because your kids can just run around in the entire level 1 and then you can feel that it's very, very safe. There are no roads that are circulating the entire project itself. So in terms of facilities, it's great. You got a full-size gym, tennis court, you have basement parking, function room, kids pool, and many other facilities like barbecue pits and stuff like that. So let's have a look at the kitchen. So in terms of kitchen space, it's great. You get an enclosed kitchen. This portion here is allocated to your double sink. And of course, your dish rack is already given, plus your top hung cabinets. Now fridge space, I would say, is really decent. Bosch appliances for the hood hob plus the oven is very intact. You still have a yard with an enclosable door. All the glass panels here were tinted by the developer when it was built. You have this yard area that you can fit in your washer and stack up a dryer if you would like to have. But let me show you this. Alright. Okay, so this is something that I think is very good because you can just lower down this clothes hang rack for natural clothes drying. Pause it, hang on my clothes, and can hook it up again. So I think it's really effective. With the introduction of a lot of open kitchen concept, it's hard to get an enclosed kitchen with a size like this that you can still have two separate portions of a kitchen pantry space, right? When you do heavy cooking, you just close up this panel. And so before we head to show you the bedrooms, let's talk a little bit about the Tampines location. Now, in Tampines, it's actually very difficult to get a condominium that is so close to the MRT station like this one. This is only like 8 minutes walk to the Tampines MRT station with the new entrance at the entrance E. Just walk in one straight line down Tampines Concourse Road and then you will hit the MRT entrance. You have like 3 massive malls: Tampines Mall, Century Square, Tampines 1. Then you have 2 movie theaters. And right now you have My Tampines Hub that incorporates like a hawker center, Tampines Arena, which is a stadium. You have a swimming pool as well. You also have a regional library. There are so many activities and sports activities that's packed. The bus interchange is also there. Office space, you have CPF building. Because of the office spaces there are a lot of enrichment centers around the entire Tampines town center. Alright, so let's have a look at the bedrooms first. The first common bedroom. This room can allow you to fit in like a queen bed. We have actually displayed a single bed here. Full height panel windows, all tinted blue. 3 panel of wardrobe space is intact as well. And of course the aircon is in great condition because it is like a weekend home. In terms of flooring, the developer gave solid parquet wood and it's still very durable. And this type of parquet wood allows you to re-varnish and re-lacquer into a matte finish, and it's going to look fantastic. If you lie down here and you overlook towards that side, that gives you the pool view and the Sun Plaza Park view. Second room. Now this room allows you to fit in a single bed or up to a super single, so it's very suitable to be a kid's room, or it can be your own study room. If not, you can actually use this as your walk-in closet because it's the room that is right next to your master room. And of course what you get to see is the partial unblocked view on the left side coming from the eastern sun. The master room size is great. This is like a queen bed fitting with sliding panel wardrobes right here at the side. You have already top hung carpentry space. For the master room, you have an even clearer view of the swimming pool here. Because we do not have any direct afternoon sun, so this is a very cooling and well ventilated unit. From here in the master room, distance to the next block is also quite far away. So you have like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different panels. And of course here, bottom side tables as well. And this area can then be for your TV space. Not forgetting the master ensuite. I think the space is really good. And the standing shower is great in size, full panel, mirrors, and importantly, a large ventilation window right here. Just feels like you just took keys to a TOP unit. Back to the part that we talk about the whole Tampines landscape. In order to buy a condominium in Tampines, there is actually like a whole row of Tampines condominiums that is actually facing towards the Tampines Quarry, facing towards the Bedok Reservoir as well. There is also an older development which is near to the Tampines Street 33 area. There's also another development which is nearer to the United South Wales College. There's the new development called Treasures at Tampines, which is actually nearing towards Street 11 areas. Other than that, in order for you to get a condominium that is very near to the town center, I think Trilliant at Tampines is the one, because this one only takes you about 8 minutes walk to the MRT station. This plot is one of the closest one right now. I don't know if there's going to be any more new developments right here in Tampines. I think Trilliant Tampines is going to be one rare project that you can hardly get units available easily. Oh yes, and I forgot about the common bathroom. It's right here, right outside 2 common bedrooms. Great standing shower size. Condition is great. Nowadays, it's also hard to get a ventilation in the bathroom, so this is really a bonus. Hope you love this place at Tampines Trilliant. Now give us a call. My name is Melvin Lim, PropertyLimBrothers. As always, we're happy to show you the place. Alright, so if you like this home tour, click like, subscribe, or leave a comment down below and we'll be happy to show you the place.